You're not only in college to learn, but you're in college to have fun. If you were just in college to learn, you would have just went to a community college. Am I right?
I need a doctor visit. Tell me, doctor, am I really sick? He said I'm showing characteristics of being a snobby bitch.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Nazaya. Go ahead and subscribe since you're already here. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys college freshman advice. This is just going to be basic college advice that anybody entering college should know, or at least that I feel like they should know. So if you are an incoming freshman, or if this is your first year of college, then go ahead and keep watching this video. Before I get started with this video, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. So I'm going to be giving you guys real, actual college advice, not just like the basic, boring college advice like, do good in class and don't wake up for 8 a.m. because you're not going to go. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to give y'all the real, raw advice that you need when you are going to a college campus for the first time, alone, by yourself. For most of you, this might be your first time actually being able to make your own decisions and being on your own. So I need to go ahead and give you the breakdown. So the first thing that I want to talk about in this video is the most important thing to me, which is safety. One thing you need to be is cautious when you go to a college campus, because we all know the dangers of college campuses. You need to be safe. You need to look at who you're going out with. You need to look at who you're surrounding yourself with. You need to look at the times that you're leaving places, because honestly, yeah, you can say everybody leaves and goes out and wanders around at 4 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever, but honestly, that's not the safest thing to do. You don't need to be going to any and everybody's room. I know you get on the college campus and you see all these little boys and whatever. You're like, oh my God, he invited me to his room at 2 o'clock in the morning. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We do not do that. That is a setup for a very unsafe situation, okay? And I'm not saying that if you feel comfortable with this person, or that you know that this person is, you know, a decent human being, that you can't go and have your fun and do what you do. But I really want you guys to be cautious with everything that you do, because at the end of the day, you are in a new environment. You're around people you don't know. It might feel like you know these people after like week 2, because college goes by fast. When you go to college and you meet friends, it feels like y'all are friends after like 2 weeks. It feels like you've known them for like 10 years, but you have not. So you need to be cautious about who you're hanging out with. You need to be cautious about who you're hanging around. You need to be cautious about when you're leaving your dorm room. You need to be cautious about everything. There's no such thing as being too safe when you are in college. So staying on the topic of safety, do not take drinks from anybody. And I need to emphasize this: do not take drinks from anybody. Any drink that you drink, even though if you're not 21, you're technically not supposed to be drinking in college, but whatever, it's gonna happen eventually. Do not take drinks from anybody. If someone offers you a drink, you make your own drink. There are so many cases of people getting roofied, or people getting their drinks tampered with, or people getting, you know, date raped or anything like that by just simply taking a drink from someone who they thought was their friend. Do not take drinks from anybody. Don't just drink with anybody. Do not go out with just anybody. So also on the topic of safety, I want to talk to you guys about safe sex. Honestly, this is a touchy subject, but at the end of the day, you're by yourself, you're grown, technically, you're surrounded by a whole bunch of new boys and girls, whatever your preference is, whatever you diddle with. You need to practice safe sex. You need to go to college with condoms. Now, I don't care how you feel about it. You're like, oh, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to sleep with anybody. You don't know. And that's just the God honest truth. You do not know. Go to college with condoms. Make sure you practice safe sex. Make sure you don't just walk around, you know, putting your mouth on any and everybody, because STDs, they get here. You can get them here. So practice safe sex while you're in college. And on the last topic of safety, I want to tie this in because it is very, 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 very important with me. You do not leave your friends anywhere. The people you do make as friends, you don't leave them anywhere by themselves, alone, with a boy, unless they've said that they want to be left alone with him. You do not leave them alone with boys. You don't even leave them alone with girls. You don't leave their side. If y'all go out together, y'all come back together, unless, you know, y'all set up some arrangements, which, I mean, that does happen. But if arrangements were not set, no ma'am. Come on, we're leaving. So the next thing that I want to tell you guys to do is to get involved. There's no point in going to college if you're not going to get involved with clubs, if you're not going to do any activities, if you're not going to join something, be a part of something. I'm not saying that everybody has to be a part of something, but at least go out there and explore and see what your college has to offer for you, because you can always find a great group of friends in clubs. Even if you don't find your group of friends in clubs, it's very, very, very important to get involved on your college campus. You don't want to be one of those people who just sat there and partied their whole 4 years in college, because that's lame. Another part of getting involved is going to parties. You go to parties, you meet people, you talk to people. It's not the most important thing to do, but I don't want to be one of those people who says don't go to parties and don't go out and don't have fun, because at the end of the day, you're not only in college to learn, but you're in college to have fun. If you were just in college to learn, you would have just went to a community college, am I right? Okay. So you're in college to have fun. You need to get involved with people. You need to meet people. You need to talk to people, and don't be scared to make friends with people. Don't be scared to reach out to people. Don't be scared to ask for people's Instagrams. Don't be scared to ask for people's Twitters. Don't be scared to ask for people's Snapchats. You literally can make friends, and if you know there's an event going on, you might get invited to the event. You could ask that person to come to the event. Nobody said that you have to always be invited to everything. Everybody's new. Nobody really knows what's going on. All of you guys are looking for friends. So make some friends. Join some clubs. Go to some parties. Get a little turn. Have a little fun. So the next tip that I want to give you guys is you need to focus on your grades, because at the end of the day, you are in school to learn and to get education. Okay? It's all fun and party and all that on the weekends and sometimes on a Wednesday night, if you like me. But you definitely need to focus on school. You need to focus on your classes. You need to focus on your grades, and you need to take them serious. You don't got to take them so serious to where you stressing yourself out and you finna die. But take them serious enough to where you're at least getting a decent GPA at the end of each semester. Get your work done early. Do your work early so you can party all weekend long if you want to. If you got an assignment due on the 29th, you need to do it by the 20th. Just get it out the way. Just do it. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to give you the assignments 2 to 3 weeks in advance before they're even due. Just do them. I know you don't want to do them, but you really ain't going to want to do them 12 o'clock on a Saturday when it's due on a Sunday for some unknown reason, because some teachers do that. They will make it due on a Sunday. It's due on a Sunday by 12 midnight, and you trying to go out to a party with your friends, and you can't go because you got a paper due. Always communicate with your teachers. Talk to your teachers. Make sure that your teachers know who you are and they know your name, and go to class. It is very easy to not want to get up and go to class, because you technically have the freedom to not go to class. If you don't want to go to class, you don't have to. You're grown. 18, 19, sometimes 17-year-old person. You're an adult at this point. You have the choice to go to class or not, but you need to go. And when you do go, communicate with your teachers. Talk to them. Make sure they know what you look like. Make sure they know your name, because those are the teachers who are going to look out for you. If I don't know who you are and I don't know your name, do you think I'm going to boost your grade up at the end of the semester when you missed 4 assignments because you wanted to go out and get drunk this weekend? I won't. Talk to your teachers. Make sure that you don't have to be friends with them, but make sure you're at least cool with your teachers. Y'all on I know you, you know me basis, because those are going to be the teachers that's going to help you out. If you got a little grade and it's not up to par where you want it to be, sometimes if a teacher knows you or they're cool with you, they'll tweak it a little bit. I mean, college teachers are a lot more lenient than high school teachers. I would definitely tell you that. High school teachers act like they are going to die if you do not do an assignment. And sometimes a college professor will have the assignment due a month ago, and they'll be like, go ahead, do it, bro. Get it done, I give you a beat. So definitely communicate with your teachers. Don't be afraid to email your teachers, because 9 times out of 10, all of y'all are the same person until y'all aren't. So reach out, make yourself known, make yourself stand out from the rest of your classmates. Make it look like you care, at least. You don't have to care, but make it look like you care. So the next piece of advice I'm going to give you guys is make connections. Make healthy connections. Make positive connections. Network with people. You are in college to network. You are in college to make connections with people who will get you a job in the future. Whether it be through internships, whether it be through the people you know, whether it be through the organizations you join, whether it be through some of the teachers you may know. You need to make connections. You need to network. You are not just there to party and make friends. Make friends with the people who are going to give you a job in the future. Make friends with people who are serious about what they're doing. And make friends with people who are going to push you farther in life. Now, when you're a freshman, it's a little hard to decipher, because, sometimes half of your friends is going to drop out by the next semester. So it's hard to decipher that. But once you really get into the flow of things, and after maybe like the first semester you're there, you'll start to realize, like, okay, these people are serious. These people really want to get school done. Like, they're making connections. They're doing what they got to do. They're excelling in their field, you know what I mean? So definitely make connections with the people that you are interacting with. On another note of making connections, I said I want you guys to make positive, healthy connections, and by that I mean do not mess up your reputation. Do not come in your freshman year slut boxing, okay? Don't do it. It's not a good look, especially if you're a girl. Do not come in slut boxing. Listen, if you want to be a slut, if you want to, hoe it up, and that's what you're comfortable doing and you're fine with that, do it. But just know that there is a stigma that is on women who sleep around. I don't make the rules. I personally don't care what anybody does with their body because that's not my business. But if you want to make certain connections and you want to be involved in certain groups and you want to be seen a certain way, I know it's a bunch of cute dudes. Like, it's a lot of them. They look good, but you can't sleep with all of them. At least limit yourself a semester to how many dudes you're going to sleep with. If you're going to sleep with any, limit it. At the end of the day, it's a lot of fine men out here. You can't sleep with everyone that you see. Sorry, I'm done. Don't mess up your reputation with the connections that you make. You know what I mean? Be responsible. You're on your own. You are in control of everything that you're doing. You are away from your parents most likely, especially if you're going to a college that is far away or a college in a different state. You need to take responsibility for yourself and hold yourself accountable. That's to get your work done. That is making sure all of your financial aid is caught up. That is making sure that every arrangement that you have is set up for you to succeed, and it is now your responsibility. Now, I know a lot of people have parents still helping them, but this is your taste of life. This is you becoming an adult, and you need to learn how to be responsible for yourself. Do not stress yourself out. College is not supposed to be stressed. Twitter will have you believe that college is supposed to be like staying up and being hungry and tired and stressed out and tweaked out over a paper, and that's not what college is supposed to be. As long as you get your work done early, communicate with your teachers, stay on top of everything that you need to stay on top of. College is not that hard. Yes, you have to study. Yes, you have to make sure that you get all of your assignments done. But honestly, other than that, as a freshman, you really don't have that much to worry about because, let's be real, you're taking general ed courses. All of the stuff that you're about to learn in these general courses, you already learned in high school. So at this point, if you're failing, you're just being lazy. Take a break, take a breather, take a nap in between classes if you have to. If you have to skip that party on the weekend because you're exhausted and you're tired, do it. Listen, this is not good advice, but I'm about to tell you anyway. If you're tired and you haven't missed a class yet, or maybe you just missed one, you want to miss another class to take a self-care day, I mean, do it. Unless you got one of those classes that says, like, attendance is mandatory, and if you miss 4 classes, then you get an automatic F. Don't skip those. Don't ever skip those. Even if you're sick, about to die, don't skip those, please, because you will fail. They don't be playing. Like, the classes who say we will fail you if you miss 4 classes really will fail you if you miss 4 classes. I mean, unless you're really cool with the teacher like that. But I wouldn't even take the risk. But if it's like a lenient class, you know the teacher isn't like too big on showing up. If you skip a day or two to take a self-care day to get yourself back together, that's fine. That's okay. So that is the end of this video. And I basically just want you guys to know that do not be nervous. Do not be scared. I know that it's a new environment. You're by yourself. You really don't know what's going on. But you will get through it. Everyone has their first semester. Everyone has their first week. Everybody has their first turn up. All of that as a freshman. Everything is new. Everything is different. But do not be scared. Don't be scared to just jump out there and have fun. But while you're having fun, make sure that you are being safe. Make sure you're protecting yourself and you're protecting other people. Honestly, we're in the middle of a pandemic. I should have thrown in there to wash your hands and use hand sanitizer and wear your mask. But hopefully y'all already know that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you like this video, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.